What's happening, party people? Mr. Baker, the Music Maker, coming in hot with another Chrome Music Lab tutorial. This one's from Dua Lipa. It's called Dance the Night from the Barbie movie. Let's hear it. Yep, you know how it goes. Pretty dope. Dua Lipa's taking over. Watch out, Taylor Swift. Here she comes. She just dropped a new album. This one's not on the new album, but it was huge in the Barbie movie. It has like over 4 billion streams or something ridiculous like that. Really cool, catchy, funky beat. Let's go ahead and make it from scratch. Plus restart, and we got a blank canvas. First thing we always do, go to the settings, the gear icon at the bottom. Boom, we're gonna change a few things in the settings. We're gonna change split beats into 4. We're gonna change scale from major to chromatic. And we're gonna start on high C instead of middle C. Again, length, 4 bars, that's good. Split beats into 4. Scale is chromatic instead of major. Start on high C, click the blue check mark, and you're ready to go. Now, we got a bunch of little bitty dots and squares now because we split beats into 4 and we're using all the notes for chromatic. We're gonna start with some drums first. Nope, I lied. We're gonna go to tempo first. Not 120, you're gonna put 110. You can type in 110, press enter, and now the speed of the song is 110 beats per minute. Pretty cool. You can experiment with the sounds later. I'm gonna go ahead and do it now and put it on synth because synth is for a synthesizer, which is like electronic, modern day sounding samples. And that's what synth kind of best represents. So we got tempo 110. I set it to synth. You can set it on whatever you want though. Let's put in some drums. We're gonna put in triangles. We're gonna skip 4, put in triangle, skip 7, putting another triangle, skip 3. Easier way to look at that is to put it on the second beat and the 4th beat of every measure. So there's first beat, beginning of the second beat, third beat's empty, beginning of the 4th beat. Continue with that. That's called a backbeat, which is like where you clap in the music, which is on the 2 and the 4. But on the end, when you get to that last gray section, I want you to put another triangle after that triangle, and then put a circle and skip 1. And add another triangle 2 before that first triangle. That's a little turnaround. That's the little clapping part that keeps the beat together as the intro starts. You get the point. You'll hear the turnaround. Pretty dope. Then that restarts it. There is your drums. That's all you need for the drums because it's a pretty simple part. Let's put in some chords. What are chords? Chords are notes stacked on top of each other. So you place them vertically. We're gonna start with the chord that goes on the very first beat. We're gonna put in the main melody, the top part later. We're gonna put in some stacks in different parts of the song right here. The first stack starts with this kind of darker green right here, not this teal or this light green, that one. Then 2 above that's a purple. Then skip 1, you got a pink. Skip 2 more, you got this orange. Let's hear it. Pretty cool chord. That is the first one. Then you're gonna skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're gonna play the next stack, which goes right here. Is this yellow. On top of that, we have this kind of blue. On top of that, we got a pink. On top of that, we got an orange. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and is how the chord's gonna go, but that's how the spacing is, so that you know it's right. There's 5 empty ones in between these 2 chords, and then another stack. Let's hear it. There's your first 2 chords. Now we're gonna do the chords that start on the gray section. So skip to the end of that white bar. You're done with that one. We're gonna put an orange at the bottom of the beginning of the gray. Skip 3. Then that green, skip 2, then this purple for that chord right there. Now we have another chord after that. Same spacing, 5 apart. So we skip 5 here, then you put another orange, then you put another one of these, then you're gonna put this teal that's right next to that green, then skip 3, and you got a pink. Let's hear that. Now we're gonna do the next chords, and they look exactly the same as these chords. So these chords are gonna mirror what the first one does. So we had this chord stack at the very beginning of the white bar here, same chord stack right here. And we're gonna do that same thing we did on first bar here to there. This bar is identical to this bar. Wish they had a copy and paste feature where you could just copy that and drag it over there. Hopefully they'll add that soon, Google. Take notes, okay? That would make life a lot easier. Now, it's okay though. We're gonna put in this gray bar that looks exactly like the gray bar we had before. With this kind of spacing. Nope. And then And those are the chords. That gray bar looks the same as that gray bar. Make sure they look the same with the same amount of spacing. And there's your chords, which is like the background harmonies happening. That sounds dope right there. But we gotta add the melody, which is the part that gets stuck in everybody's head. Really cool melody part. And it has like a cool rhythmic thing happening. It starts with a high pink up here. Then you're gonna skip one and put this green. Nope, this green. Same one we had here, but an octave up. So, ooh, yeah. Yep, there's the rhythm right there, I think. Pretty cool. So pink, skip one. Green, skip one. Green, skip one. Two greens, skip one. Two greens, skip one. Green, skip one. Two greens. You get the point. Just mirror that. Pause it if you need to make sure those rhythms are the same. And then it has a little scoop that goes up at the beginning of the gray bar. You do this yellow, green, green in a row. Which is the same rhythm we had here, but we're gonna change this one to a high pink. So this rhythm looks a lot like this rhythm except for the very beginning. And then we're gonna change that second to last green to a high pink. Let's hear it. Very cool. So it repeats that white bar again. Yep, very cool. Let's hear it. Yeah, very cool. So that last gray bar, the melody does not do the same thing as this gray bar. It starts the same, but then it has a cool little turnaround at the end to bring us back to the beginning. So we're gonna start it the same, like I just said. Boom, skip one. Got this green. Skip two, put this green here. And then we're gonna, so that's where it varies at first. But then it does this weird pattern with no skips. It's gonna go at the third beat of the last bar, it goes pink, purple, green. Yeah. Pink, purple, green, light green, yellow, green, purple, green. That's a cool little turnaround at the end. And that should do it. Let's hear it from the top. Very cool. So that is the intro to Dance the Night by Dua Lipa. Super cool song. Like I said, experiment with the sounds. Marimba sounds pretty cool. Not really. Synth is the only one I really like. Experiment with them if you want. Electronic drums, I think, sound the best. Speed it up if you want. Pretty crazy. So add some other drums if you want to, but leave those triangles in there as framework. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the hot requests. Keep them requests coming, y'all. I appreciate all the love and support. As always, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. We appreciate y'all. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.